Welcome back to Carcry, the channel where cars don't just get reviewed, they get exposed down to the last bolt. Today, the spotlight is on the Mitsubishi Xforce HEV. Just hearing the name makes you imagine a superhero SUV, strong, fuel-efficient, and a bit like handsome but can also cook dinner. At first glance, the Xforce HEV is already shouting, "I'm not your average SUV." Its dynamic shield grille, bold aerodynamic lines, and razor-sharp LED headlights look like a predator just woke up ready to take on the world. One glance, and you already want to hit the road. But here's the twist. This is an HEV, a self-charging hybrid, not a PHEV like some people think. You don't need to plug it in. It smartly mixes electricity and gasoline to save fuel. Sounds almost magical, right? That HEV versus PHEV difference alone will make you curious enough to dive into every technical detail hiding under the hood. And before we dig deeper, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any of Carcry's sharp, funny, and brutally honest takes on the Xforce HEV. Trust me, this SUV will make you laugh, gasp, and occasionally raise an eyebrow at those clever hybrid engineering tricks most people overlook. Quick heads up, if you think HEVs are slow, get ready to be surprised. That instant torque from the electric motor, paired with the gasoline engine, feels like riding an electric stallion. No charging cable needed, unlike a PHEV. And that's just the intro. We're about to dive into the exterior, interior, and driving experience to uncover the true superhero hiding inside the Xforce HEV. The exterior of the Mitsubishi Xforce HEV, at first glance, it looks like just another SUV, but in reality, it's a warrior disguised as a family car. The signature dynamic shield grille looks like Captain America's shield, but instead of blocking bullets, it blocks wind, letting the car slice through the air more smoothly. The sculpted lines on the hood and sides aren't just for show. They improved aerodynamics, reduce drag, and yes, help save fuel. Sounds technical, but basically, Mitsubishi is saying, I'm good-looking and smart too. The sharp LED daytime running lights look like an owl's eyes at night, ready to intimidate any oncoming traffic. And if you pay attention, the 17 18-inch alloy wheels aren't just for style. They reduce vibrations and improve grip. Who doesn't love that feeling of solidity when taking a tight corner in city traffic? Here's the funny part. From a distance, the Xforce HEV looks like it's challenging the Toyota Corolla Cross and Honda HR-V. But up close, you notice the subtle details. Chrome door handles, balanced front and rear bumpers, side mirrors with integrated LED turn signals. In short, enough features to make rivals silently think, we need to step up our game. And here's a reminder, a great look isn't everything. Pair it with hybrid capability and heads will turn for a reason. Remember that dynamic shield grille we talked about earlier? It's not just for show. It optimizes airflow, boosts efficiency, and enhances fuel savings. A small detail, but one that truly sets the Xforce HEV apart in its segment. Step inside the cabin of the Mitsubishi Xforce HEV, and it feels like you've just walked into a mobile living room. The leather seats are soft and supportive for your back and thighs, basically a sofa at home. But this sofa comes with airbags and electric adjustments to protect you in case you forget the handbrake. The center console is neatly organized, featuring a sharp 12.3-inch touchscreen that displays everything from navigation and entertainment to the hybrid battery status, so you can follow the map while seeing exactly how the electric motor is working. The Yamaha 8-speaker sound system isn't just background music. It makes city traffic noise fade into oblivion. And if you ever thought hybrids were soulless, the Xforce HEV proves otherwise. Every button, steering wheel, and gear lever is designed for quick operation while still giving you a thrill, almost like driving a sports car. Here's a little troll. If the seats and dashboard are so luxurious that you feel like putting your afternoon tea on them, remember, you're in an SUV, not a cafe. But at least you'll feel far more comfortable than in other SUVs of the same class that just elevate the driver and leave the rest to chance. A key technical detail. The dual-zone automatic climate control combined with optimized airflow circulates air efficiently while reducing energy consumption. This is why the Xforce HEV stays cool and fuel efficient. Remember that dynamic shield grille from earlier? It's not just for show. It channels airflow through the engine bay, cooling and optimizing performance. A small detail, but one of those clever, subtle touches that Carcry loves to break down for viewers. Now let's talk driving performance, where the Mitsubishi Xforce HEV really shows its hidden strength. This SUV pairs a 1.6-liter MyVec gasoline engine with an electric motor, producing a combined 116 horsepower and 255 newtons of torque. Sounds modest? Don't be fooled. The instant torque from the electric motor, combined with the gasoline engine's pull, lets the Xforce accelerate smoothly from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour. In city traffic or on a steep hill, it reacts like a ninja cat, not sluggish like many other hybrid SUVs. Fuel efficiency is a highlight. Officially, the Xforce HEV achieves about 24.4 kilometers on a mixed cycle, and real-world tests come close to that. Compared to similar gas-only SUVs, Xforce clearly saves fuel. Compared to PHEVs, even though it can't cover long distances on pure electric power, it wins in convenience. No charging cables, no hunting for charging stations. Hybrid engine advantages of the Xforce. Smooth and responsive. Instant electric torque eliminates jerky starts, unlike traditional gas engines that need high revs for peak pull. Smart fuel savings. The battery management system and gasoline engine work together seamlessly, optimizing energy in both city and highway driving. Stable and comfortable. Paired with McPherson front suspension and multi-link rear suspension, the ride is smooth and the SUV sticks to the road even in sharp turns. Flexible adaptability. The HEV doesn't require external charging, unlike PHEVs, making it ideal for long-distance commuters who still want fuel savings. A subtle but clever detail. The eco-driving mode efficiently manages the electric battery and gasoline engine. Combine that with the dynamic shield grille's aerodynamics, and you reduce air drag. The engine breathes easier, the ride is smoother, and most importantly, you don't have to worry about running out of gas. Think about it. A hybrid that's both fuel efficient and lively, with real character. That's the Xforce HEV. And now it's time for the final verdict. Xforce HEV, SUV, or superhero? Carcry's answer? Both. At first glance, it's a sharp, aerodynamic, eye-catching SUV, the kind that could star in a magazine ad. But look closer at the tech, and you discover its hidden powers. A hybrid engine combining gas and electric, instant torque, smooth acceleration, fuel efficiency, balanced front and rear suspension, and precise electric power steering. Compared to other hybrid SUVs in its class, the Xforce HEV stands out for fuel efficiency, without sacrificing lively driving. A far cry from old-school HEVs or traditional gas SUVs that often feel sluggish. It's also more convenient than PHEVs. No need to plug in, no mid-trip battery panic, efficient and hassle-free for busy drivers. In short, the Xforce HEV is a solid choice, stylish, powerful, and smart. As Carcry hinted from the start, this is a superhero SUV that knows how to save fuel. And before you close the video, hit like, subscribe, and share so your friends can see it too. Because who wouldn't want a superhero commuting through the city without guzzling gas? Here's another fun detail. Features like the dynamic shield grille and eco mode work quietly but efficiently. The real strength is in the small things that most people overlook, and Carcry is always ready to break them down for you.